Hello everyone, so today we're going to be doing Leetcode 49 group anagrams. It says, given an array of strings strs, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. An anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of different words or phrases, typically using all the original letters exactly once. So you can see we have an array called strs with a bunch of strings inside of it. It has individual separations for the strings that have the same letters that are inside of it. So the typical way to solve this, or intuitive way to solve this, is using a hash map where you're keeping all the letters, but you're actually going to be sorting it to check if it's all correct. So let me start by drawing it out. So you're going to have a hash map with key value pairs. And basically, you're going to have this example. Let me take a screenshot of this real quick. So yeah, we have this example right here. And basically, we're going to want to sort the word and check if it's already in the hash map or not. So we're going to add the sorted version as a key. So in this example, we're going to have AET. This represents EAT. And we have AET right here, AET right here. And basically, if it's the same letters as the key, you append it to the value. And all we would do is return the hashmap.values just to get the values. So in this example, we're going to do, so it's going to append EAT, and we want it in brackets. It's going to append TEA, we want it in brackets, or in quotes, and also ATE. And the next word we're going to have is this word right here, and this word. So this will just be on a separate line. ABT. Sure. Okay, so ABT, and that would be bat, and ATN right there. So for this example, this is what it's going to look like, and all you have to do is just return hashmap.values and make sure that it returns in brackets. So this is going to have a very individual brackets right here. So let's start out by coding the solution. But basically, just to refresh, we're checking if the values have the same letters as the key. And we do that by sorting the values initially, and then we append the actual string. So it's going to check like, AET. So it sorts the string for the key. And it's also going to check if AET and EAT, but it will be AET. And you see that this will equal true. So it'll append the original string, which is EAT, into the value list. Another example, maybe AET, is going to check if AET and TAN are the same, but that's going to be false, so it doesn't add it at all. But that's basically what we're going to be doing. So let's start up by coding it. We want to start setting up the hash map. We'll call it just hash map, and it'll be an empty dictionary. So we're going to do for I in strs. So we're going to loop through strs, and if I not in hash map, so let's call it s actually for string. So if the string is not in the hash map, what do? You're going to want to do hash map of s, so the key equal to s. And what this does is, if you don't equal it to the bracket s, it's just going to reassign it to like the last letter. So for example, you see how we have a whole list right here? We want it to make a list. If we don't make it a list, it's basically going to just append, let's redraw this for a quick example. It's basically just gonna append AET. And so the key will be AET, and it's just gonna append the last letter, the last word. So in this scenario, this is 1, 2, and 3. So there's only 3 that has the same letters as AET, so it's gonna only append ATE. But we wanted to append every word that has the same letters as AET, the same letters as the key. So that's why we want to make it in brackets. So else we can do so it is already in it, so we can do hashmap of s dot append s. Okay, so now that we have that, actually, yeah, we have to check if it's a sorted word. So to check if it's a sorted word, we can just make a variable called sorted word, and we'll perform sorted, which is n log n time complexity, and we will throw in the string in there. Yes. So now that we throw the string in there, we're gonna check if hashmap s sorted words exists. So we're going to check if hashmap sorted word is already in the hashmap. So it's checking if the key already exists in the hashmap or not. If it doesn't, it will throw the key inside the dictionary, right? Else, and it'll assign it the original string for the value. So we'll be comparing it to EAT in this scenario. So let's do it step by step. So it'll just throw the original first string in their first loop index iteration. It'll just be EAT, right? And we made it in brackets. And now we're on to the second iteration. It will throw in TEA because it has the same letter. So right now we're currently in the else statement right now. And then it's gonna throw in the third word. So the third word is tan. It's gonna go in this if statement right here. So if s not in hashmap sorted word equals s. So it's gonna create the next word. So it will be ATN. Okay, so, and it's gonna throw in tan in there, right? And now, so we're currently on our fourth iteration. It's going to check AETE. Does the letters exist in our hash map or not? So in the key or not? So we're going to check it does right here. So ATE will actually go right here. Yep. So now we go on the fifth iteration, which is NAT. Nat. I actually made a mistake up here when I did it. Nat should actually be inside here as well. I kind of skipped over that. But yeah, so now we're checking for nat. So this nat exists, and nat does exist. It's gonna sort the string, and it'll be ATN equals ATN, and that's true. So it's gonna append that value. Let me just erase that. So it's gonna append that value. So nat will be inside here, right? And now we reach the last word in our array, which is bat. And bat doesn't equal anything. So does ATN equal ABT? That's false. Does AET equal ABT? That's false. So now we enter this if statement, and we just check. So we're checking if the string is not in the hash map, we're gonna do the key, which is the sorted word, and assign it to the first value, the string of itself, which is the first value that we just saw, which is bat. So it's gonna be hash map sorted word, so that would be ABT. And now we throw in bat in here, and we hit the end of the loop, which is right here. So we hit the end of the array, So this should match up completely with our original one right here. And yes, it does. So yeah, this is what it is right here. And all you have to do is just return hashmap.values. And this should be just the solution right here. Else hashmap sorted word. Let's check. Yeah, sorted word. And it should append the string. And this looks good. Hashmap unhashable type list. Okay, so unhashable type list. So for s in strs, sorted word equals sorted string s. If s, if sorted word, not in hashmap. Yeah, unhashable type list. So if sorted word not in hashmap, unhashable type list. Oh, okay. So, sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired. So when you use the sorted function, it actually makes the, so let's give this example, ATE. So ATE, right? Okay. ATE. So when we perform sorted on this string, so we can do like x equals ATE. If we run sorted x, it's gonna actually make it a list of characters. Right? Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of forgot, but just reminded from the error statement. So x will currently look like this right here. So you want to actually join these values because right now it's going to give you an error because it's unhashable. So you want to just actually just perform dot join right here. And now that should just be the solution. Yeah, so when you run dot join, if you do dot join, it will just look like ATE. Right? And yeah, that's the solution. And all we have to do is just submit the problem. Sorry about that mistake. But yeah, this solution is pretty efficient. It's very intuitive. And yeah, thank you very much, guys.